built for the chicken tractor and the roof for it. And so today we have to put the side pieces on as well as the hardware cloth to enclose it. So that'll be my project for today. I hope you all are well and staying warm this winter. It's chilly, so I got my hood up. But we'll move on to the next steps and see if we can get it finished today. So the next part of our chicken tractor is to make the little privacy corner for the ladies. So on one end here we're going to enclose it with some spare plywood, and that's because chickens like dark, quiet places to hide, especially if they're feeling nervous about maybe a predator's coming, or they need a wind block, or in the summertime they need some shade. So it'll be a good thing to provide them with. So this end piece here that I'm going to stick on is 21¼ inches tall by 24 inches. Because remember, we made our frame 24 inches tall, but I want it to fit in between the two 2x2s, so it's a little bit shorter. And then I have two more pieces over here, which are about approximately 3 feet long each. So I got good use out of an 8-foot piece of plywood. And then there's our hardware cloth, which we are going to wrap around the outside after we attach the plywood with screws. So I have my end piece inside the frame there, and I'm going to go ahead and screw it to the 2x4s that are on the inside, and then I'll add the two side panels. So, okay, so the little cubby hole is made for the ladies, and I may add a roost inside here in the future, but for now I'm just going to leave it one big rectangle box. The next step is to add the hardware cloth around the outside. So to put the chicken wire on, I laid the frame on its side and rolled out my 24-inch tall hardware cloth. And I'm going to be using this, which is known as a fence staple. And I just going to overlap, you know, kind of like stapling paper together, overlap a piece of the wire and use a hammer to nail it in. And of course I want to go out on the outside frame, and then I'll go all the way around every, 4 to 6 inches or so until I have this framed in nicely. The good thing about making this 24 inches tall is because then I don't have to cut the wire. So that's a helpful step. So we'll do that next. Okay, so now I have the hardware cloth, or chicken wire, whatever you choose to use, all the way around on the outside. So my entire rectangle has been built. So now it's time to stick the roof on and attach the hinges. Alright, so there it is, the finished chicken tractor. You see I added a handle on this end and on the other end in order to drag it across the yard. And the roof is attached by 2 hinges there. Nothing fancy. I might add a safety cast at some point in time to be able to lock it up. But for now, this isn't something that the chickens are going to live in. We'll just spend an hour or two a day in it. So it's not a permanent structure, it's a temporary, I don't know, think of it kind of as a playpen. So I hope you all enjoyed building a chicken tractor with me. It's cold out here today, but we got it done. I think the actual time it took to build the whole thing was maybe a couple hours. So something you could do in a weekend if you felt like it. You can make it fancier, of course. I might add a roost bar to it at some point so ladies have somewhere to get up off the ground should they feel the need. Again, it's not fully predator proof. You don't want your chickens to live in this full time unless you're in a very, very secure yard. But next week we'll get the ladies out and place them in this for a little while and see what they think of it. It'll be interesting to see how curious they are and how much they enjoy getting the fresh grass, because this time of year there's definitely no grass in their run. But yeah, I hope you all are well and happy, and we'll see you next time.